my heart sing. And so I'm now going to learn how to do collage. So I've got this stack of collage books.
What kind of collage was it?
It was a pig.
Okay. And I have some bad
It was a pig with made out of, it was so cool. It's this picture, but it's with like magazine, like it's, you know, if you look closely, like his ear is like a ballerina's leg, and it's very cool. It's very cool. And that's something I could do. So what else am I reading? The Gift by Cecilia Ahern. Mm-hmm. There's one other one, which I'm blanking on right now. Oh, well, there's another one in there.
That's okay. You can shoot it to me on an email if it comes.
I loved All the Light We Cannot See. I finished that one a little bit ago.
Oh, is that a novel?
It is a novel.
Okay, and you loved. Okay, I saw the title. It's a very alluring title. I don't read fiction typically, so I didn't pick it up, but it was an alluring title.
I love fiction.
My husband and my daughter, my son, all love fiction. That's a long story for me, but bottom line is I just am extraordinarily focused on what I need to do in the area that I'm working right now. So for that reason, I don't allow the distraction, but I used to love it and read a lot, and I'm sure I will again.
And
it's
all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good because it's important, because what I admire about fiction and fiction writers, I mean, I have 3 of them in my family. My son, my daughter, my husband are all writing fiction.
Yeah.
Is that it basically you learn about people and psychology and the way other people think and feel and live, and, as in a way that you couldn't by being in their heads, essentially. And it's extraordinarily creative. So I think it's very educational.
And you get to have another life.
Yeah. That's right. You get to have another.
You get to live in other towns. You get to be in other bodies. You get to be. It's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah. So, is there, besides your course relaunch, is that the main thing on your horizon that you're bringing out into the world?
Who the heck knows? Okay. I thought there was going to be a retreat. I take people on retreats. I haven't done that in a few years. The last one was some years back. I think 2 years ago now, to Peru, with fire walking in Peru, and I've done swimming with dolphins and whales and yada yada. So I sort of have that percolating around, but to be perfectly honest, I don't really want to do the marketing on it. So that piece is not so interesting. So if 7 people were to spring from the ethers and say, would you put together a retreat for us? That would be so much fun. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
So that's one possibility. I've got workshops coming up probably in the fall that I do pretty regularly. I'm pretty excited about that. And, I don't know. I think there's some recordings, and then the 8-week program is going to take a lot to put back together. I've already started that. And there's probably more where that came from, just being able to reach more people sort of virtually, and people who are unable to come in, but who really want to do something different.
Yeah. Yeah. So
well, who knows?
Right. Absolutely. That reminds me, there are several adventure travel people who coordinate like overseas foreign travel kind of things. I'm trying to remember the names of them. Again, I'll list it in our interview notes. But that would be the kind of thing you might connect to those people and just let them know you're available, because that would be that potential scenario where someone said, we've got this group, can you lead it? Can you go?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. So it's all fun. It's all good. And who knows, I am always open. And I found I'm at a point in my life where it doesn't even matter what I plan, because it's going to end up going probably somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of open and curious about what comes next, what happens next, and trying to just be the very best version of myself I can be.
Absolutely.
So that I'm available for every moment. I mean, that's my biggest drive, is I want to be available. I don't want to miss a drop of this lifetime.
That's beautiful. A beautiful quote to end on. I don't want to miss the drop of this lifetime.
I don't.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, Rhegina, it's been so wonderful spending this time with you, and I really look forward to sharing you with the Boomers Reinvented audience. It's young, small, but growing.
Yeah.
You're just delightful, and we'll be sure to link with your website and let people know about your work. And we'd love to keep in touch.
What fun. Absolutely. This was fantastic. Thank you for inviting me. This was I love hearing about what you're doing, and kindred soul. Very nice.
Definitely kindred soul.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah.